Hi, this is DK, and we're doing something different today. It will be Gunpla 101. I've been making Gunplas for about a half a year now for this channel, and now I want to do some action-packed build where I do custom build stuff. But before that, I wanted to go back to basics. Why? Because I wanted to create a series of video that serves as a sort of cheat sheet for myself and you, based on everything I've learned over the past 6 months. It's not gonna be perfect since I'm still learning, but it will be better than something I created 6 months ago. So let's get right into it. So for today's video, we're starting with something simple, the Demi trainer from the Witch from Mercury series. It's a perfect kit to kick off our 101 journey. In this video, we're going to take it slow and steady, covering every step of the out-of-the-box build. Think of it as an ultimate guide for beginners. This kit had manual, 2 plastic bags, 3 runners, 1 decals. They are marked A, like this, the mixed part, and B, the lime greenish part, and C, like softest one, gray part, and a colorful decal. We'll start with how to read the instruction manual. For this kit, it's pretty straightforward, especially for English speakers, because this series is recent and this Gunpla is recent, and it's well translated to English. As you can see, most of the instructions has some English to it, so you can just read off a bit. But not all Gunpla manuals are created equal. Sometimes they are entirely in Japanese. They're the same HG, but this HG unicorn is 100% Japanese, no English. Also, this numbering format is different sometimes. Just find the number 1, step 1, and go left to right, just like reading a book. When I opened the Demi trainer manual, it started with step 1, but this HG unicorn starts with 33, so you have to open it up and find number 1. And for the master grade MG kits, this Hayaku Shiki was a book. It was illustration, manual, history of this Gundam, but 100% Japanese, no English. Going back to the Demi trainer manual, you can just follow left to right. It has English, Japanese, you can just read through. But make sure to look in the part list before you move on. Trust me, it saved me from panic or two. If nothing is crossed out, you're good to go. But for instance, this HG unicorn one has some X marks on the part list. This one had 4 crossed out X's on a PC runner. It's the soft plastic one. I mean, you can keep it as extra, but they're not extra. I think probably Bandai didn't think it was necessary to make a new stem for it, so they just went with it. Understanding icon is crucial to read manual. When it's diamond, you just follow 1, 2, 3. Don't look at the color, because not all pages are in color. When you see a rectangle with a peeling mark, that means this section has sticker. So go find your sticker piece, match the number, and put it on. X2 means build 2 times the part, such as arm, legs, or thrusters. Not all arms or legs are duplicates of each other, so be careful not to get confused. And this choose one icon appears randomly throughout the manual. It could be a piece, it could be a sticker. You basically have to pick one to apply to that section. It could be weapon, it could be different color sticker, like eye for instance. Looking at HG Unicorn manual, this one shows all icons, but some has been grayed out, meaning that's not gonna happen in here, but all in Japanese. So use this chart I found on the web, translate it to like 9 different languages. I'll put a downloadable link in the description. But we are living in 2024. If you must find English manual, Google it. I bet some nice people will have it translated manually as PDF or JPEG. Finally, let's build. I'll be using just 2 tools. My trustworthy single-sided nipper called God Hands. Bit on the pricey side, but I think it was worth it. For the double-sided, you could pick any of them because this will just do the rough cuts. Step 1. We are cutting A2 and B2. Using double-sided nipper, we are cutting the gate. Gate is the piece, a rod, that connects the Gunpla piece to the runner. Using double-sided nipper, cut away from the Gunpla. Give it at least 1/16 or 1/8, maybe half an inch, whatever you prefer, but away from the Gunpla piece. Now we need C25, 26, 27. Again, cut away from the actual piece. Just don't cut it too close. Every gate will have some sort of shape. It could be round, triangle, or sometimes even flat. But more recent kits comes with the triangle shape. It kinda automatically slides the nipper into the right place. I usually have one side of the godhand slightly touching the main surface and slice the nub right through it. It cuts out clean most of the times, but you will occasionally get these white stretchy marks even with the single-sided nipper. Usually you can just use your fingernail to erase them. If they are small enough, your nail is all you need, no sanding or filing. It says to go all the way, so I push it all the way till it clicks. This one, there is a diamond box, which means you have to follow the order or they might not go together. So I put that little hinge inside and closed it with the 25. Look at it, how simple was that? Easy. Continuing to one more section, a body one, mostly C. Usually the inner frame have like a soft plastic or the gray one since they are going inside. Again, I cut everything longer so I can trim it close after I cut them. Again, using my fingernails to file the stretch mark. They work, trust me. This piece required a sticker, so I'm putting that on too. When instruction manual gives you a second picture or side profile view, make sure to look at the left and right balance or up-down balance. It's trying to tell you something, like put this one close to the top. This hinge is supposed to be on the bottom, things like that. Rest are the same exact process, just follow the manual, cutting up parts as instructed, paying attention to any warning icons or symbols. I made some entry grade and SDX. Those units had the round gates where you can just push off the pieces, not needing any nippers, single or double-sided. Since this is the first video of 101, this is just basic build that I'm doing out of box, nothing special to it. But the second video, I'll do some detail, like easier ones, that I've done on like a first month, and it will go on from there. I'll be like making a custom scribes, custom paints, maybe even custom parts, adding a kit bash. We'll see how this goes. I used to make Gunplas with nail clippers and a scissor. Obviously I was just focusing on cutting, but not cutting it clean without the stretch mark. So always cut away from the piece and trim it after. So why are we using nippers and cutting it this way? Because of these white stretch marks. This was cut with two-sided nipper. They might look like they're slicing cleanly, but they're actually crushing the gate, leaving those white line in the middle. I'm exaggerating, but if I bend this gray plastic, it turns into white. That's the stretch mark basically. I think this whole build took around 2 hours, but I think it took longer than usual because I was trying to film everything. If it's a sprint, I bet I could probably do this in less than an hour. Again, few bullet points, follow the manual, follow the warning sign, cut away from gate, and trim. And the result is just Lego block put together. I lost the ankle piece while I was cutting, it flew off, but I found it. It will come back in the next build. Thank you for watching this 101. I'll see you on the next lesson. See ya!